freshman guard number 2, Sophia Bonner. A sophomore guard number 1, Jaden Nogue. A sophomore guard number 10, Nina Mador. A sophomore forward number 32, Peyton Newman. And a senior guard number 3, Caitlin Freeze. Your Lady Lancers are coached by Luann Grabowski, Jessica Shevitz, and Rod McCormick. And now for your home team, the Lady Lions. A senior guard number 3, Cameron Ickes. A senior guard number 4, Tabitha Hyde. A senior forward number 22, Isabella Hilliard. A senior forward number 12, Ashley Weaver. And a senior guard number 15, Maya Willard. Lady Lions are coached by Mark Gillow and assisted by Jessica Roberto. Your officials for tonight's game are Ed Beidel, Brandon Treese, and Jesse Topper. Good luck to both teams.
Right-hand, good finish by Weaver.
Makes it 6-5 Neshannock. 4:48 to play in the opening frame. A good block by Weaver. She controls the ball.
So Mount Aloysius is certainly interested in her. Foul before the shot against Neshannock at the elbow.
It's on Bonner. That's her second. She has both Neshannock fouls.
We'll get Lily Rowe into the game. We'll get a couple subs as well for Chestnut Ridge coming in.
Bonner has the only field goal for the Lancers in the early going. A couple of foul shots from each of Peyton Newman and Jaden Nogay, who are each 2 for 2 from the line.
Daisy Moy in for the Lady Lions. Jenna Damjanovic as well off the bench.
Pass to the top. It's Wingard being double covered. Underneath and a takeaway. Here comes Newman up the floor. Newman goes up, has it blocked. Neshannock keeps the basketball, pass to the left block. There's a scramble for it. Freeze, shoots, knocks it down from inside the arc.
Good job to come out of the scramble and get a good look from the left wing for Caitlin Freeze. And a steal. Yes, it is a steal for Nogay.
Medor tries a three. Too strong. And the rebound for Chestnut Ridge.
Really liking the defense in the first half of the first quarter, except for that for Neshannock.
Pass underneath for Moyer, her first bucket. And we are going to get a timeout call here.
It's a 30-second Chestnut Ridge timeout. Even though they broke the pressure pretty easily on that one. Neshannock's been good defensively. I'm sure that's part of the conversation, Mitch, that Mark Dillow is having, especially in the forecourt, or the backcourt, I guess, if you will, defensively. The way Neshannock has pressured the basketball. You see Luann Grybowski in the huddle. There's Mark Dillow in the huddle for Chestnut Ridge.
Brandon Fisher wants to help you learn more about taxes and help you gain control over your finances. Follow him on Facebook, BMF Tax, and check out his videos on how you can become a BMF with your taxes. Big thanks to BMF Tax and Financial.
Big thanks too to James Dotson and LCSN, Lawrence County LCAP, for helping us bring this to you. Our first visit to Chestnut Ridge.
And a double dribble called on Nina Medor.
That was Hillegas who created that. She had good hands initially. That sort of threw Medor, that threw a rhythm off. She couldn't get the dribble back down, and that caused the turnover. Chance now for Chestnut Ridge to retake the lead.
Trying to get the first lead since they led 3-2, but a takeaway by Neshannock. Medor, the pass to her left, finds Rowe. Shot no good. Rebound put back by Newman.
It's a good follow-up, good break, even though it didn't go. Newman hits the boards, and there's that pressure, and there's Nogay again, even though she threw it away.
Chestnut Ridge finally gets it out of the backcourt. Hyde tries to get it to the middle, but Nogay takes it away. Freeze. Now Nogay inside. Shot no good. Rebound Newman, second chance. That one falls.
So it's been Nogay defensively. It's been Newman on the boards. That is Neshannock up 12-7 here, 5-point lead, first quarter.
Largest lead that the Lancers have had here. A 5-point edge. It
That's a turnover.
goes out of bounds. And it is Neshannock ball.
That hit Damjanovic in the foot after the deflection.
2:46 to play in the opening quarter. And again, a 12-7 Neshannock lead.
Impressed with the defense, specifically Jaden Nogay. He's been fantastic in the early going. 46.8 points a game allowed for the Lancers. Even better for Chestnut Ridge, 37.4 for their defensive numbers.
Top of the arc, Nogay with it. Rowe, back right wing for Freeze. Shot off the rim, no good. Chestnut the rebound. Weaver fights to get it out of the backcourt, and she gets fouled in the process.
How about Weaver weaving her way through that double team? Really well done. That's Lily Rowe with a personal. Remember, the team fouls are 3-0. All of a sudden, Mitch, with 2:15 to go, they're 3 apiece.
2 on Bonner, 1 on Rowe for Neshannock, 1 on each of Ickes, Weaver, and Wingard for Chestnut Ridge. 3 apiece, as Bob mentioned. And Neshannock with the basketball. It squirts out of bounds.
Yeah, they throw it into Weaver, and that's good backside pressure by Lily Rowe. And Rowe forces Weaver's hands, which were on the basketball, forward, and that creates the turnover. Another turnover forced by Neshannock, and another one for the Lady Lions.
Lobbed for Freeze, lobbed to the other side now for Rowe. Inside, trying to get it to Newman out of bounds.
That was a fastball by Lily Rowe. Definitely a lot of velocity on that. Thought we had subs in, and here they come. Ryan Owens off the bench for Neshannock. Tabitha Hyde is back in for Chestnut Ridge.
Damjanovic checks out for the Lions. And that as well.
Ickes back in too. There's that pressure.
Struggling to get it out of the backcourt. Weaver takes it across the timeline and now heads right to the basket, goes up, gets fouled, can't get the roll, but Weaver is going to shoot 2.
So good hands by Rowe, almost creating the turnover. Got to give credit to Ashley Weaver to stay with that basketball. We'll get a personal foul charge against Peyton Newman.
That's her first, team 4th.
Because Weaver almost lost that twice and stayed with it and got to the hoop. Chance to end a run here at the free throw line. 12-7 Neshannock with 1:46 to go. It's a 4-0 run for Neshannock.
First shot by Weaver is good.
Weaver in the last 2 playoff games, 19 in the win over Westinghouse, 16 in the loss to Karn City.
Second one is good as well. These teams have combined 6 for 6 to start this game in terms of foul shooting.
It's just poor ball right there, poor ball control. Pass into the forecourt. There was more time for Rowe to dribble that. She chose to throw it up into the forecourt left and too high for Nagy, and that's a turnover for the Lancers.
Here comes Chestnut Ridge. Again, taking a little bit of time to get out of the backcourt. Weaver, inside left block, gets it to fall.
About that left blocks, as you said. Newman came out, tried to draw the foul. She couldn't. 3 straight points for Newman. Chestnut Ridge within 1.
Neshannock tries a 3, shot no good by Freeze off back iron. Chestnut has it back. Trying to reclaim the lead.
They got numbers.
3 ball in the air. It's good.
They got more numbers. Second tray of the quarter for Hyde. And a 2-point lead for Chestnut Ridge. And a Neshannock timeout with 61 seconds to go in the first quarter.
A 14-12 lead for Chestnut Ridge. The Lions with their first advantage since they led 3-2 at the start of this quarter. And 7 unanswered points.
Hey fans, become a BMF with your taxes at BMF Tax and Financial. And tax preparation, consultation, bookkeeping, and everything in between. Visit bmftax.com to get started today. Thank you to Brandon Fisher. It's that time, right? March, April, tax season. Certainly give Brandon a call. Well, they got a spawn. This was a quick 7-0 burst for Chestnut Ridge to retake this lead.
Weaver with 4 out of the 7 points. Tabitha Hyde with a recent triple to make it a 2-point lead. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lancers. Inbound pass, good squeeze in there for Owens. Can't get the shot to go. Quickly down the floor comes Wingard. Her shot no good, but a foul.
So good inbounds play. Owen just left it short. That leads to transition. That's now 5 team fouls against Neshannock. This would be shooting all the way. Freeze is called for this personal.
Foul number 5 against the Lancers.
2 shots for Maya Wingard. Congratulations to Maya Wingard. Not on the free throw, Mitch. On the fact that earlier in the week she committed to Grove City College to play softball. So
Wingard misses the second foul shot. So she's 1 for 2 during that trip. Ball's on the floor. Good job to keep it moving by Neshannock, and they're going to get some points because of it. Maybe.
Oh, they rimmed out.
Unlucky roll.
They get a foul out of that, too. It's going to be Lily Rowe, and it's going to be 2 foul shots for Cameron Ickes. So it was a trap, and Nogue was trapped. And she forced it out, right? And you were right, Mitch. Transition for Neshannock. Good look. Didn't go. Ends up in 2 free throws at the other end for Chestnut Ridge.
They're going to come from Ickes. Tries to become the 5th Lion to score a point tonight here. First shot, no good. Trying to expand on a Chestnut Ridge 8-0 run. Neshannock led 12-7. It's now 15-12 Lions. Trying to take a 2-possession lead for the first time. No good, but the rebound for Chestnut. Second chance, also no good. Weaver, a backhanded layup, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
So Hillegas keeps it alive. Good defense by Owens. Better rebound by Weaver. She kind of puts up a shot with her back to the basket and is fouled by Peyton Newman. So give Ashley Weaver the credit. At 5'10", the senior.
So Neshannock has 3 players through the first 7.5 minutes with 2 fouls. As Weaver knocks down the first. They have Sophia Bonner with 2, Lily Rowe with 2, and Peyton Newman with 2.
They bring Ainsley Allison in because of that, but they rotate 8, but you don't want to be dancing in and amongst foul trouble. They're down 4. Make it 5.
Ashley Weaver now has 8. This one tipped up in the air.
That's
Chestnut
Weaver.
Ridge has the basketball.
Weaver creates that turnover with hands in the passing lane. And another foul.
This one's against
Medor.
Nina Medor. That's her first. And obviously with 5 fouls still in this first quarter, Chestnut Ridge is going to be shooting again.
Remember the first 3 fouls in the less than 2 minutes were against the Lady Lions. I think it's 8 straight now, I think, against
That is
Neshannock.
correct. 2 shots for Wingard. She makes the first. And this run continues to roll for Chestnut Ridge, now an 11-0 run. Again, trailing 12-7. They have come back to take an 18-12 lead. It'll stay that way after the second shot is no good from Wingard.
Boy, Weaver's really causing problems. That's a turnover before the pass. It would have been a steal either way, but that's because Ashley Weaver is creating havoc on both ends of the court.
Neshannock.
So this is an 11-0 run.
And I think Neshannock trying to
They
get
need
out of this first
right.
quarter.
Get a stop here. Take a breath between the first and second quarters and get back to what you did early.
Inbound pass for Weaver. She has 10 seconds, and she traveled.
She's trying to split the double team. Bedore was one of the players on the double team. And in doing so, didn't get the dribble down fast enough. So 11 seconds for Neshannock to make it happen here offensively in the first.
Taken away by Weaver. She's got 3 seconds. Shoots. Shot no good, and time runs out. We have reached the end of 1 here on Lawrence County SportsNet. Our score after 1 is Chestnut Ridge 18, Neshannock 12. You're watching coverage of the first round of the state playoffs presented by BMF Tax and Financial here on Lawrence County SportsNet.
West Virginia University is a place where learning is an adventure, inside and outside. You'll become an innovator, a boundary breaker, an earth shaker. Choose your circle from 30,000 fellow mountaineers, and choose your path from hundreds of majors and minors. In a community that feels small, and you'll use this to get to class. You'll have room to find your people, your passions, and your purpose. Because we're a place where everyone fits. This is WVU. This is home.
Back on Lawrence County SportsNet, 18-12 is the lead for Chestnut Ridge as we get ready to start this second quarter. First round of the state playoffs, 3A girls hoops. Couple of teams that are separated by about 165 miles.
Good finish to the first quarter for the home team, Chestnut Ridge, as they trail at 1 point by 5. Now they lead by 6.
11-0 run to end the first by the Lions. And Neshannock trying to get the second quarter off to a good start.
So get into Newman. The problem with that, Mitch, is there are 3 white jerseys around her. They collapse on her. She touches it last, and that's a turnover for Neshannock.
So Chestnut Ridge up the floor, up by 6. Hyde, who had 2 triples in that first quarter, dishes to her right, finds Hillegas, and an errant pass beyond the reach of Ickes to give it back to Neshannock.
So near side Bonner, far side Nogue. 2 good defenders right there. That created a really tough angle on the pass from Hillegas. And they get it back, another turnover. Now you need to take advantage of this and then get at it defensively. That's what made Neshannock help them get that 5-point lead, their defense.
Nogue to Bonner, who had 2 points in that first quarter. Off to her right for Nogue. She had 2 points as well from the foul line.
3 seconds.
And it gives the basketball to the Lions with 7:11 to play in the second.
I think it's on Freeze. She looks to the bench and says, is it on me? Don't see that call very often. This is the trap that caused problems early in the first quarter. Not there, though.
Weaver to Ickes, back out for Wingard. Right wing, Hyde. And now Wingard slows the pace. And there's a takeaway. Taken out of the air by Medor, and a foul against Chestnut Ridge.
That's how the first quarter started, right? With the defense and the fouls. That personal was charged against Hyde. But that was a good job by Medor to get in that passing lane. Now you need offense out of it, though. It's well and good to get the defensive stops, but you need to pick it up again in this end of the court if you're the Lancers.
Bonner to Nogue. Corner for Medor. Medor fighting through double coverage. Is able to keep it moving.
Yeah, fortunate that wasn't a turnover.
3 ball from the corner. It's good.
How about that? Rainbow tray for Jaden Nogue.
Her first field goal. She's got 5 points, and it's back to a 1-possession game.
Much needed basket.
Weaver on the other side. Hits the bottom of the rim. Here comes Neshannock. Newman, coast to coast. Slows it down and resets. Passes right wing. 3 ball in the air by Nogue. It's good.
Yeah. How about that? Left side, doesn't matter. Right side, corner, wing, doesn't matter. We're tied at 18.
How about a 6-0 run by Neshannock to start the second? And on the other side, Chestnut Ridge responds. Hillegas with her first bucket. And a turnover by Neshannock gives it right back to Chestnut.
So you got to get back defensively, but you take that. The 2 back-to-back trades by Nogue. You don't like the turnovers. That's sort of an unforced turnover again, but like the effort and intensity. Maybe things will heat up. Mentioned defensively the numbers, 53.1 offensively for Neshannock. Just 41 over 41 a game for Chestnut Ridge. Nogue steals.
And now we get a tie-up.
Both of these teams are aggressive in and around the basketball, are they not?
They are. And they seem pretty evenly matched. in the first.
Damjanovic is in. Ickes will come out. She's a little taped up, got that shoulder wrapped up. I saw her getting that shoulder worked on in the pregame, too, by the trainer. So not necessarily at 100%, but Cameron Ickes, the senior, a gamer. There's a foul.
There's a foul on Bonner. That's her third, Bob.
Probably one you'd like to have back, right? You like aggressiveness, but you got to know the situation. You got three, you got to back off, and she'll get to the bench with her third personal. Owens is in, and Lily Rowe is in for the Lancers.
5:24 to play in the half. 2-point lead for Chestnut Ridge. Left wing, Damjanovic underneath the basket. Pass to Wingard for three. No good. Off the rim a few times and a foul afterwards. It's on Chestnut.
No, hit the support, I think. No, maybe he is calling a foul. Good eyes, Mitch.
They get Weaver for it, her second. Team second.
Probably what she'd like to have back, go for the rebound. Another chance to tie or take the lead for Neshannock.
Long pass and a takeaway. Weaver snatched it right out of the air.
Snatch is exactly right. Looks like a defensive back or a defensive lineman or linebacker stealing that. They got a foul or turnover. That's a foul.
On Neshannock again.
They're
this one's
tight,
on
they
Rowe.
not? They're calling this tight.
So that's the third on Lily Rowe. So now you have Lily Rowe and Sophia Bonner with 3 fouls apiece.
Rowe stays in with the 3 personals.
And she gets a takeaway here. Comes up the floor, goes up, lays it in.
Good thing she stayed in. Transition bucket to tie the game at 20.
Gets her first points. Game tied, 20 all, 4.5 to play in the first half. Weaver shoots. Shot wide to the left, no good. Gets her own rebound. Now in the corner, a 3 ball is knocked down. That one came from Jenna Damjanovic, her first points. Shot no good off the glass. Lions the rebound. Weaver. In the corner, Damjanovic. Left block, pass to Weaver in front, lays it in.
Good find, double team, drop down low against Damjanovic. Finds Weaver right in the middle of the paint for an easy bucket. And a 5-0 run for Chestnut Ridge.
Weaver's got 10 points. Her team up 25-20.
She averages 13.8 to lead the Lady Lions on the year.
Peyton Newman gets it back, left block, goes up.
Weaver blocked that.
Tries again, no good. Chestnut Ridge the rebound. And a timeout is called by the Lions.
Yep, Chestnut Ridge will take the 30-second timeout.
We are presented tonight by our friends at BMF Tax and Financial. Become a BMF with your taxes at BMF Tax and Financial. From tax prep, consultation, bookkeeping, and everything in between, visit bmftax.com to get started today. Neshannock trailing Chestnut Ridge 25-20. 10 days since the Lancers last played a basketball game. They beat Beaver Falls in that third place consolation by 10 points.
So had a chance to neb in, even though we're in the top row of the stands, to the Shannon Cuttle, Luann Grybowski preaching defense, Mitch. Wide open 3, no one rotated to the shooter. So, someone wins 750 games, you should listen. And she's right, right?
Yes.
No one did rotate to the shooter. No one got Weaver, too, on that pass from Damjanovic in the middle.
Damjanovic with 3 points after that shot from beyond the arc. Weaver with the lead in terms of scoring for Chestnut Ridge. She has 10.
27 threes now for Damjanovic. Hyde has 2, right?
Hyde does have 2.
She has 26 on the year. Wingard doesn't have any, right?
She does not.
She's got 32 to lead Chestnut Ridge, 32 threes on the year.
Chestnut Ridge with 3 threes, 2 from Hyde, 1 from Damjanovic. Here's a takeaway by Neshannock.
It's Carl defensively. Stood her ground, didn't leave her feet. Well done.
Rowe, left block, goes up.
That's well done.
Puts it in.
Looked like she was going to the corner. All of a sudden, she made a right turn and split the defense and laid it in, and almost a turnover. Nogue almost got that before Hyde did, but it's out of bounds off Nogue. Get a sub in for Chestnut Ridge. Weaver got a brief break, and she's back in.
Out comes Hyde.
Got to score to pressure, right? That helps. That's what the Lancers are doing right now.
Wingard gets it to Weaver. Weaver keeps the ball moving. Ickes back to Weaver, goes up, puts it in.
Good finish that time. Left blocks, left hand for Weaver in traffic. That's got to be a foul on Ickes.
It is her second. That's the third on the Lady Lions in this second quarter. 2:43 to play in the second. Neshannock trailing Chestnut Ridge 27-22. Newman keeps it alive, comes inside, shoots inside the foul line. No good off the heel. And the rebound for the Lions.
It's a good look. Take that shot anytime. Good job to tap that rebound by Hilligas to Weaver.
Pass near side. Now bounce pass underneath. Shot from the paint, no good. And the rebound for Newman and company. Up for Rowe. Bounce pass back for Medor. Around the arc. Now left wing for Rowe. Inside. Right-handed shot, no good. And Weaver the rebound. Wingard able to get the handoff.
Turnover.
To Ickes, and somehow it's going to stay with Chestnut Ridge.
Again, that's on the far sideline. I thought that Nogue knocked it and Ickes reached for it. Credit to Butch Beidel. He was right there. He had the best look at it. That's a good defense. There's good hands there.
Tipping the ball in the air, taken away by Nogue.
It was Freeze who tipped it.
She shoots, and she is fouled. Nogue will head to the line for 2.
This is how it went from the start of the game, with the defense leading the free throws.
That's the second foul on Tabitha Hyde.
You know what I like about this Butch Beidel in this specific case? He's very demonstrative and verbal with his foul calls, right?
Makes it easy for us.
Certainly does it not? Although he might have had maybe too many in this one if you're from a fan standpoint, but certainly makes it easy for us.
Nogue makes them both. Becomes the first Lancer to reach double digits tonight. She has 10 and makes it 27-24 Chestnut Ridge. Weaver underneath. Gets it to fall once again. Weaver has 14 points.
It's a real good outlet from Wingard. Better catch.
3 ball from Nogue, no good.
She got 2 of those. Good job by Newman to track down the rebound.
Another 3-ball try from Freeze. That one rattles in.
Thought Weaver might have got a hand on that. Not to be had. 2-point game with 1:15 to go before halftime.
A minute and 9 seconds, and we get a double dribble call against Chestnut Ridge.
But the only senior, Caitlin Freeze, was a freshman and got some playing time in the state championship game a few years ago for Neshannock. And then lost Mont Carmel. The win over the state championship winner was over Southern Columbia.
Under a minute to play in the first half. Shot from the right side inside the arc. No good. Second chance, I believe, is put back by Newman.
It was Newman. It hit the hands of Allison and almost acted as a pass. Neshannock fortunate they didn't turn it over. Now we're tied at 29.
Top of the arc, Weaver for three. No good. Missing to the left side, rebound, and it's put in.
Well, they had the rebound. They fell asleep. And give credit to Moyer, who knocked that away.
Hillegas gets the bucket. 31-29. Chestnut rigs, but Neshannock responds to take the lead. A three ball from Freeze.
Freeze is certainly anything but frozen from the left corner. 2 trays in a row, and almost a steal by Lily Rowe. We'll get a sub late, Ryan Owens. Now if you're Neshannock, not necessarily another point, you need to stop, right? You'd be extremely happy going in at the half, leading 32-31.
And a takeaway. Rowe gets fouled. That's the 5th.
Wingard, the shooting foul either way. There's the defense. Creates a high pass, creates a tip ball, creates a turnover for Lily Rowe and 2 free throws.
Second foul on Wingard.
Rowe, the freshman, the only freshman getting playing time in this one. So Bonner as well, for Neshannock.
2 shots. First is good from Rowe.
Smooth left-handed stroke for Lily Rowe.
Very productive second quarter here for Neshannock. Over 20 points. They came into this second quarter of play trailing by 6, their largest deficit. Next shot, no good. Newman with the rebound. That one, no good. 10 seconds for Chestnut Ridge, trailing by 2. Weaver tries to get a pass through, no good. It goes out of bounds with 2 seconds.
Good backside defense by Owens. They almost had numbers, and Weaver with good vision, but a better read and good hands by Owens to force Chestnut Ridge to inbound right at the end of the Neshannock bench.
2 seconds for Chestnut to get a shot off. Lob to the left side, 3 ball from Hyde. No good. It bounces off the front of the rim, and we have reached halftime. Our score at the half is Neshannock 33, Chestnut Ridge 31. We'll be back in a few short moments on Lawrence County SportsNet to wrap up this first half. Again, a 2-point lead for the Lancers at the break. We'll be back. First round of the PIAA playoffs presented by our friends at BMF Tax and Financial.
From coast to coast and every state between, X marks the spot as Max Preps is your source for everything high school sports. From schedules, roster, stats, live scores, video highlights, photos, playoff brackets, to award programs that recognize the hard-working athletes across the country. Max Preps gives you access to every team, every game, and every player. Get in the know today by downloading the Max Preps app, available in both the iTunes and Google Play Store. Or visit maxpreps.com, America's source for high school sports.
Hey, Brendan Fisher wants to help you learn more about taxes, help you gain control over your finances. Visit him on Facebook, BMF Tax. Check out his videos on how you can become a BMF with your taxes. We thank BMF Tax and Financial for bringing you this broadcast. State playoff basketball action. Neshannock, there you see the scoreboard here at Chestnut Ridge with a 33-31 lead.
The edge for the number 3 team out of District 7, the Neshannock Lancers, with a strong second quarter, outscoring Chestnut Ridge 21-13 in that second quarter of play after being outscored by the Lions in that first quarter. 18-12, the Lions ended the first quarter with an 11-0 run, but Neshannock doing a good job to respond, and they're up by 2.
So it's been a game with good pace. Both teams have gone at it, good runs. Neshannock with a run in the first quarter. A finishing run, as you mentioned, with a 6-point lead after one. for Chestnut Ridge. And then these two teams going back and forth again. Nogay kind of ignited the second Neshannock run they got in the second quarter with a couple of threes. The defense has been good on both sides, creating turnovers and other opportunities. You add it all up, 33-31 between these two teams. One senior we talked about for Neshannock, just Caitlin Freeze. The other players, they're no juniors, sophomores and freshmen. There are 5 seniors and all of them starting for Chestnut Ridge, so there's a difference there. But Neshannock has played very well so far in this one, and good composure to come back. It could have been easy to put your head down, right? You had a 12-7 lead, and all of a sudden, an 11-0 run, you're down 18-12. But here you are with a 2-point lead after the first half.
Let's run through the scoring ever so quickly before we talk a little bit more about this matchup. The Neshannock Lancers with 33 total first half points. They were led on the score sheet by Jaden Nogay, 10 points for her, including a couple of 3 balls. 8 points from each of Caitlin Freeze and Peyton Newman. 5 points for Lily Rowe and 2 points in the first quarter from Sophia Bonner. Freeze with the other 3 balls for Neshannock. So 4 triples in total, 2 from Nogay, 2 from Freeze. The Lancers were 7 for 8 from the foul line in that first half.
Winner of this one on Tuesday, next Tuesday, the 12th, gets the winner of Mercier's Prep. They're the District 10 champions who are 21-3. They're playing Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, the 7th place team from the WPIAA at 17-9. Halftime in that one, the Chargers from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart have a 27-25 lead over Mercier's Prep. First day of PIAA state basketball action today and tomorrow. And then we get into next weekend. We work our way up to the championships March 21st, 22nd, and 23rd at Hershey.
Class 3A Girls Championship specifically will be at the Giant Center in Hershey at 6 o'clock on Thursday, March the 21st.
You ever been there?
I have not.
It's giant.
It's
named after the
Have you
store.
been there?
I've never been to the new Giant Center. Seen it on TV, obviously. Only to the old Hershey Park Arena where they used to have the state championships. Beautiful new facility, though, and a great place to have the state championship games, and a great town, chocolate town. So all these teams, so 6 classifications, both boys and girls, so 12 teams. Hoping to get there. That'd be 24 teams, right? 12 in each.
Yes.
So that's always a great thing. Our friend Lee Moan, it's a tradition for him and his brothers. I believe it's 20-plus years that they have all gone to state championship games together.
Does he watch all 12?
He does.
Wow. Some commitment.
It is. It's so a family tradition for the Moan brothers. So he'll be there. He's working tonight on LCSN. Busy tonight with 6 teams, I believe, in action. Or at least 6 teams in the state playoffs. I don't know if they're all in action tonight, but this has been a good one. I like the comeback. I like both teams' composure, right? Because it's hard when you're getting a run against you to come back. Been impressed with Ashley Weaver. Been impressed with Jaden Nogay.
Gives us a good segue to head into the Chestnut Ridge scoring. Weaver is the leading scorer.
I didn't know he did that.
For the Lions. She has 14.
I interrupted you. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Oh, good. Weaver has 14 points. 6 points from Tabitha Hyde. Both of her successful field goals were 3 balls. 4 points for Isabella Hillegas. 2 points from each of Maya Wingard and Daisy Moyer, and then 3 points from Jenna Damjanovic, a 3-ball for her. The Lions were 6 out of 10 in terms of foul shooting. Again, 18 points in the first, 13 in the second, and Chestnut Ridge with a 2-point deficit.
One of the other teams, Union, a winner, 59-33 in their first round game. So they're advancing.
The Scotties.
WPL champs in overtime over St. Joseph, who in the odd matchup, St. Joseph plays St. Joseph. St. Joseph from the Trona Heights plays St. Joseph Academy in the first round. So I'd have been zeroing in the nicknames. But if they were both named Spartans, then what
do you do?
You call blue and white or red and yellow? That'd be a fun, maybe a fun thing to call, right, in that one.
Chestnut Ridge heading back out onto the floor. We'll step aside for a brief timeout, and we'll be back for the second half here on Lawrence County SportsNet. We are presented tonight by BMF Tax and Financial. Halftime lead for Neshannock, 33-31, and we'll be back in a moment on LCS.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Brandon Fisher wants to help you learn more about taxes and help you gain control over your finances. Follow him on Facebook, BMF Tax, and check out his videos on how you can become a BMF with your taxes. A big thanks to BMF Tax and Financial, our presenting sponsor here tonight on Lawrence County SportsNet. Start of the third quarter, Neshannock with a 33-31 lead over Chestnut Ridge, and we are underway here in the third. Neshannock will head to the foul line for an early trip with Ryan Owens getting fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Much like how they started the game, working it inside. That's the way to do it. That's Hillegas with the personal. Her first. Shannock's been good from the line. You gave the numbers at halftime. It certainly kept them around their defense. Then they got hot. Freeze with some threes. Nogue with some threes. And a 4-point lead early in the third quarter here for the Lancers.
Largest lead for Neshannock was a 12-7 lead, so 5 points back in the first quarter. Chestnut Ridge looking for its first third quarter points. Wide open triple attempt. It's good. Tabitha Hyde.
Yeah, don't leave her wide open, right? That's 3 in the game for Hyde from distance.
35-34 Neshannock.
She had 15 in their win in the District 5 playoff game against Bedford. 15 points, not 15 threes.
And there's a foul offensively.
That's 4 on Bonner, right? Oh, they charge it on Nogue, not Bonner.
So Nogue with her first. Fouls even to start the third at 1 apiece.
Notice I was the one who panicked and not Coach Grybowski because I saw Bonner around the ball.
Bonner and Rowe each with 3 fouls on the Neshannock side. Dumped inside for Weaver. Weaver with the layup. She traveled.
She took an extra step, so give good credit defensively to get down low. I want to say it was Owens who forced the extra step on the left baseline and left blocks for Weaver. And that creates the turnover. Well, that's 3 times she's been called for traveling, Ashley Weaver.
Neshannock with it. Bounce pass for Newman. Newman under the basket.
Look at her backing in on Weaver. Love that. Actually, Wingard took the ball away, but Wingard was standing out of bounds. But I like Newman, the sophomore. That name is familiar. It should be. Her sister Hunter is now playing softball at Morgan State. Hunter Newman, Peyton Newman with a nice job there.
Pass to the corner, wide open 3-ball. Bonner, good. Sophia Bonner, 2-possession lead for Neshannock, and they get a takeaway. Here comes Bonner down the court, 2-on-1. Passes it for Freeze, and a foul.
It's got to be Ickes. There were 2 Lions there. I think Ickes was the one who, yep, it is, who got on the arm. Some more free throws for the Lancers.
Ickes with 3 fouls, the first Lion to do so tonight. Get in to foul trouble with 3. First is good by Freeze. She has 9.
Second time, a 5-point lead.
The second is good as well. Freeze has 10. It's been a great night in terms of foul shooting for Neshannock. They're up by 6, their largest lead. They are 11 of 12 from the line.
Travel. It is. Good defense. Ickes tries to step through the double team, but couldn't get the ball on the court.
And with 6:05 left in the third quarter, Neshannock out to a hot start in the third. Up by 6. Newman dribbling inside. Right elbow. Tries to pass it.
Right?
Goes off of Owens, out of bounds.
Left blocks, Owens is wide open. Kind of came through a screen, and she didn't catch it cleanly. But that's great vision and a good idea for Newman, even though it results in a turnover. Take that dump down low anytime. That would have been an easy 2. There's the pressure.
Hyde to the corner for Damjanovic. Wingard inside, comes in from the top of the arc. Kept alive by Chestnut Ridge, left wing, now left corner. 3-ball from Wingard, it's good.
That's team leading 33rd. Trey within 3, good outlet, good catch by Newman.
Newman gets fouled.
3 on Weaver. Newman looking like a wide receiver. The over-the-shoulder catch. Good transition. Actually, scratch. Yeah, it is 3 on Weaver. So I was correct.
That 3-ball from Wingard, her first of the game. Newman makes the first. You do not want to send the Lancers to the foul line.
Not tonight anyway, right?
Already 5 out of 5 in this third quarter. Now 6 for 6. They have 3 players with 10 points.
Conversely, Mitch, right? If you're Neshannock, you want to keep trying to get there the way they're shooting tonight. Keep forcing it inside.
Newman, Freeze, and Noge, each with 10 points for the Lancers, tied for the team lead. Somehow kept in bounds. Weaver gets it at the top, comes in, right elbow, pass to the corner, a 3-ball. Hillegas, no good off the side of the rim, and we get a foul. Hillegas with the foul, her second.
Contact came after, right? Hillegas got a half second late to get to the rebound. I want to say it was Bonner who sprung to it. And Hillegas, if she's there half second early, it's a tie-up. She's there half second late, it's a foul.
Already the 4th on Chestnut Ridge.
Remember we saw that earlier. Then all of a sudden it was 8 straight against Neshannock in the first quarter.
Here's a takeaway by the Lions. Wingard with the layup.
That's not a good pass by Neshannock. Almost acted like an outlet pass to Spring Wingard for the easy 2 in transition.
Noge dribbles, passes to Newman in the corner. She gets the 3. 6-point lead for the Lancers at 45-39. And a turnover by Chestnut Ridge.
Good defense by Newman. I thought she was still on the line of getting a foul, and that's what Isabella Hillegas is asking about. Thought she got bodied on that play. but just enough body to not be charged with a foul and enough by Newman to force Hillegas to lose her balance and create the turnover.
Free ball in the air from Nogay. It's good.
Do it again. 9 and a turnover. 9-point lead and a turnover by Chestnut Ridge. And Mark Gillow wants a timeout.
4:14 to play in this third quarter. It's Neshannock now 48. Chestnut Ridge 39. Back-to-back three balls, one from Newman, another from Nogay. Nogay with three. Newman with her first. One from Bonner, two from Freeze. A total of 7 triples knocked down tonight by Neshannock, and they're up by 9.
Tonight's broadcast on LCSN brought to you by BMF Tax and Financial. They serve small to medium-sized businesses and individuals focused on building your financial legacy. Visit them online at bmftax.com and be a BMF with your taxes. Afterwards, we'll choose the BMF play of the game and also our BMF MVP in this one. There's your score up in the corner. Possession after the turnover from Neshannock, and a chance to get the first double-digit lead either way in this one.
Chestnut Ridge, after one quarter of play, held an 18-12 lead. Since then, Neshannock has had the edge 36-21. And they have the basketball, trying for a double-digit lead. And
so they get a trap. Here's what happened. Nogay tries to save it. She steps on the sideline, but Butch Beidel, opposite way, was Jesse Topper, Topper the other way, Beidel. And Luann Grybowski gets a timeout before the turnover. So Neshannock's going to keep possession.
And so
that's good awareness by Coach Grybowski. No, that's not making any of the Lady Lions fans happy.
Trying to keep the momentum up here with her team. Now up 9 points. Hitting from everywhere, from the foul line, from beyond the arc. They do not have a regular 2-point field goal yet in this third quarter. They have hit 3 balls, and they are 6 for 6 from the foul line. 13 of 14 in total on the night for Neshannock. It's been a great third quarter as the Lancers look to advance. Again, they'll face the winner of the Mercyhurst and Our Lady of Sacred Heart game, taking place tonight at Mercyhurst up in Erie.
At halftime, the Chargers were leading by 2 in that one. So
close contest there as well.
Scores hold out, and we'll check further. 2 WPL teams will get to go at it.
Long three from Nogay, no good, off to the left. Weaver the rebound for Chestnut Ridge, looking to spark a comeback here. Hyde. Out to Wingard, inside, and easy pickings for Hillegas.
Well, Weaver knocked Bonner down. There's a steal by Wingard.
Wingard, shovel pass to Hyde, now in the corner. Wingard pushes it inside. Another layup is good by Hillegas.
That's good entry pass. Just like that, 4 quick points. Here come the Lady Lions.
Ball's on the floor.
Turnover.
Chestnut Ridge with it. Up there for Hyde. Too strong off the glass. Neshannock to the other side. Newman for Nogay. Right block. Shot is blocked, but a foul.
It's 4. 4 on Ashley Weaver.
Two foul shots coming up for Jaden Nogay.
Again, if just joining us, Ashley Weaver playing in the skirt. That is because of her religious beliefs. Chancellor her mom, Beverly, and Ashley Weaver earlier today visited Mount Aloysius College, and her mom said that she's 99% sure that Ashley wants to play basketball there. Not far from where we are in Bedford County.
Foul shot rolls in by Nogue. She's up to 14 points, has the team lead in that department. 3:12 to play in this third quarter. Neshannock up 49-43.
They bring in Moyer and Ickes off the bench. Weaver got to sit now. That's your top scorer. How many does Weaver have in this one?
She's got 14.
So top scorer on the year and in the game. Good rebound, Newman, after the miss.
And Newman puts it back to reclaim the team lead with 15 points for her. 51-43. Wingard trying to get out of trouble. And a foul is going to be called on Ickes.
That's 4 on her, right?
That is, if it is on Ickes, that is her 4th.
Also 5 team fouls, which means free throws are forthcoming.
It is on Ickes. She has 4. Ashley Weaver has 4. And as Bob mentioned, 2 foul shots coming up with 5 fouls now against the Lions. 2 shots for Newman. She's 4 for 4 at the line tonight. She's off on the first here. Her team up 8, 51-43.
Ickes to the bench. Hillegas back in.
Newman, the sophomore guard, trying to get her 16th point of the night, and she gets it. 52-43, Neshannock Lancers. And an errant pass over top of the head of Damjanovic.
She got there a little bit late. Just a forced pass, too. Again, we've seen that a couple times. You have more time, both teams, to take an extra dribble or two to close the gap. But the defense causes panic, which causes turnovers, which gives Neshannock another chance. Second time in this third quarter, they've got a chance to go up double digits, double figures.
Nina Medor looking for her first basket.
Trouble.
And a tie-up is called.
She dribbled right into that double team, and there was no outlet to get it away. She's fortunate, not a turnover.
Going to give the basketball to Chestnut
So
Ridge.
it turns into a turnover. I apologize. But gets the arrow back in Neshannock. But Medor needed to keep going. Great steal. No game.
Nogue can't get the lay-in. And now they might have Hyde trapped.
Yeah, they do. She falls on the line. We've seen that more than once tonight.
And Neshannock gets the takeaway. Really a chance here for the Lancers to separate themselves.
They need to take a breath here offensively and have a good, steady, settled possession where you get a great look, or you could just drive in if you're Newman.
Bonner to Nogue. Now for Newman in the corner. Tipped in the air and tipped up court afterwards. Wingard.
Tied to Wingard, right? Good job by Hyde to tip that. More transition. More free throws coming for Wingard. I believe that's Newman on the personal.
Maya Wingard has 7 points tonight.
It is charged against Peyton Newman.
Newman hit with her 3rd foul.
Mentioned Wingard is signed to play softball at Grove City. Hillegas is also a 2-sport athlete here. Chestnut Ridge, at least 2. First is good. She's a first-team hitter. First-team all-section hitter in volleyball.
Second foul shot here from Wingard. Does not go. It's an 8-point lead for the Lady Lancers. Shot no good off the rim by Nogue, and the rebound to the Lions. They continue to struggle to get it up court, but a foul is called here on Medor.
Yeah, on Medor, just a little over-aggressive. They are fantastic getting to the basketball. The double team. Medor just a step late. I think that's a correct call. That's her second personal.
1:48 to play in the third. Long pass up the court. Hillegas has to slow it down and get it back out to the top.
You see Coach Dillo on the screen there wanted her to go up with that.
Hyde for three, no good off the corner of the rim. Hillegas tries it, no good. And the rebound is finally with Neshannock on the third time around. Newman goes to the other side, shoots, too strong. Rebound for Medore.
Oh. So here's what happened. Medore, great rebound, Mitch. But Owens is on the left wing. She starts coming more inside, like towards the elbow, and the pass from Medore goes to where she was standing, not where she ended up. And that creates the turnover. Still can't get that double-digit lead in this one.
Right wing three ball. No good off the side of the rim. Wingard gets the rebound. Moyer to Hyde. Damjanovic back out for Hillegas. Corner for Wingard. Comes inside. Shoots. Underhand layup attempt. No good.
All the way left, right. Almost a great finish by Wingard.
Newman on the other side looking for points. Passes it out for Nogue. Tipped around.
Oh, turnover.
It's given to Chestnut Ridge.
Owens tried to save it to her teammate Freeze and just tipped it away. I don't see too much of that both ways. Both coaches will probably tell you that. Little unevenness. Got to settle in, settle down. That's a great steal.
Shot. Good.
Bonner. There's your first 10-point lead.
7 points for Bonner, 54-44. And the response for the Lions. Give it to Isabella Hillegas. She has 10.
Good pass from Wingard to get Hillegas open on the right side. She's going to be fouled by Owens, I believe, and the and one.
First foul on Ryan Owens. It makes it Neshannock 54, Chestnut Ridge 46, 26 seconds to play, third quarter. Foul shot coming up from Hillegas, the senior. And it is good. Hillegas in second place in terms of scoring on Chestnut Ridge after that foul shot. She's got 11, trailing only Ashley Weaver, who's got 14.
Newman out. Ainsley Allison in late third quarter for the Lancers.
Chestnut Ridge.
Can't have that.
Gets the
so
turnover.
The scenario is you go after 3 by 7, even if you don't score. But just no patience, and not a good pass to Allison, and that's just an unforced turnover.
Moyer to Wingard, and now up to Hyde as they get it out of the backcourt. Damjanovic trapped, but she gets out of it. Now back out at the top, now in the corner. Wingard for three, no good. Hillegas tries the second chance. She gets fouled.
Because
she'll
of the
head to the
turnover.
line.
The Bonner was on the ground, and that's her. That's 4, right?
That is the 4th on Bonner. That is correct.
So not only you turn it over, now we got a chance for Isabella Hillegas, who averages 9.3 a game, to shoot 2 free throws.
She hits the first. These foul shots mighty important.
You've also got Bonner with 4 personals. For 3+ minutes of this third quarter, Chestnut Ridge has been playing without their top scorer, Ashley Weaver, with 4 personals.
1 second left in the third. Second foul shot. Takes a high bounce and ends up in. Not a lot of time here for Neshannock. They won't even get a shot off. And we have reached the end of 3. A little bit of a rally there by Chestnut Ridge, trailing by as many as 10, but they get back within 5 as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Neshannock 54, Chestnut Ridge 49 on Lawrence County SportsNet, presented tonight by BMF Tax and Financial.
West Virginia University is a place where learning is an adventure, inside and outside. You'll become an innovator, a boundary breaker, an earth shaker. Choose your circle from 30,000 fellow mountaineers, and choose your path from hundreds of majors and minors. In a community that feels small, and you'll use this to get to class. you'll have room to find your people, your passions, and your purpose. Because we're a place where everyone fits. This is WVU. This is home.
Hey friends, Brandon Fisher wants to help you learn more about taxes and help you gain control over your finances. Follow him on Facebook, BMF Tax. Check out his videos on how you become a BMF with your taxes. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by our friends at BMF Tax and Financial.
Back on LCS, 5-point lead, and that one got tipped out of bounds, so it'll stay with Neshannock. Up by 5, 11 seconds into this fourth quarter.
Weaver back in with 4 personals to start this quarter. Here she are in the paint on defense for Chestnut Ridge. Turnover.
Here comes Chestnut Ridge. Trailing by 5, trying to get back within a possession here. Dump to the corner, Ickes.
No game. Creates the turnover. Owens tipped. White tip. It's going to be Neshannock basketball.
Ickes in a little bit of trouble as well. She's playing with 4 fouls.
Nogue has been fantastic defensively. Not too bad offensively either, right, Mitch?
No, sir. She's got 14 points. Second on the team. Trailing only Peyton Newman, who's got 16.
Carey.
Called on the Lancers, so it'll give it back to the Lions here.
Both teams, Mitch. White for Chestnut Ridge, red for Neshannock. Just too many unforced turnovers, unforced errors.
Very evenly matched third quarter, by the way. Neshannock outscoring Chestnut Ridge, but only by a point, 19-18. The Lancers outscore the Lions in that third quarter. Weaver tries a 3, comes up short. Goes out of bounds, Neshannock ball. Weaver has tried several 3-point shots tonight. Does not have one yet, at least one that has fallen. She's got 14 to lead the Lions, however. Neshannock with the ball. Bounce pass, left elbow. Newman shoots, gets it to go in.
Like that, right? Inside, left elbow, intermediate, 8 to 10 footer. It's down.
Newman leading all scorers. She's got 18, and Weaver on the other side draws a foul.
And she helps Newman up. Good sportsmanship by Ashley Weaver. She's the player to look out for. I mentioned she sat for over 3 minutes in the third with 3 personals.
That foul, Bob, is on Peyton Newman. That's her 4th, so she's in some trouble as well. Looks like they're going to take her out.
Weaver is a 63% free throw shooter.
First shot by Weaver is no good. She was 4 out of 4 prior to that shot.
It's Allison who comes in. Newman the sophomore, Allison the freshman, but Allison the taller of the two, 5'10". So a post presence.
Second foul shot, no good. Chestnut gets the rebound.
It's Wingard, but underneath and a steal by Hillegas.
Hillegas keeps it alive. We're going to get a foul on
Allison.
Ainsley Allison. 2 quick fouls against Neshannock in the first.
Scratch it, it's Medora. I apologize. We've seen those spurts, right, where the teams get nicked with the fouls. Minute 24 for the 2 personals.
Medora with her 3rd, by the way. There's an and 1.
That might be Allison. See if I get it right this time. I know one thing's for sure, it's a 5-point game.
Weaver's got 16 points, trying to make it 17 now.
Wrong again, it's Owens.
This one's on Owens. That is her 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. The 3rd on Neshannock now.
Those numbers are correct.
So 3 fouls in the first minute and 26 seconds of this fourth quarter.
Weaver starting to make her presence felt here early in the fourth.
Weaver hits the foul shot. She's got 17. And it is a 4-point game. And a foul is going to be charged to Hillegas, her third. First on Chestnut Ridge.
Pretty good hip check. Isabella Hillegas. Maybe one of the more obvious fouls we've had tonight. I don't think either side could argue that one.
Neshannock ball up 4. Pass to Freeze. Freeze gets it back in the corner. Left wing for Rowe. Lily Rowe. Bounce pass right wing for Medor. Right elbow, backed out, 3 ball in the air. Comes up short off the rim, rebound, goes to Chestnut Ridge. And another foul on Neshannock here. That's the 4th. So 4 fouls in under 2 minutes. This one is on Freeze, her second.
Really thought that possession for passing out for the 3. The Medor, once she got in the paint, thought she should have shot that.
Weaver with it. Ends up in the corner. It's Ickes. Somehow Chestnut saves possession. Weaver gets it underneath. Out of bounds. It stays with the Lions.
Good defense. I'm trying to get a personal fouls. Let me give Ainsley Allison credit for good defense on that one. To knock it away, even though the Lady Lions keep possession.
Tossed out to Hyde. Wingard back out to Hyde at the top. Back to Wingard, right wing. Passes to the corner. Weaver pump fakes for a 3, goes inside and puts it through the cylinder.
I like it. Right corner fake and a drive for an easy 2. We got a 2-point ball game.
56-54 and a takeaway for Chestnut Ridge. Wingard goes up and gets fouled. This one's going to be on Rowe, her 4th, and the 5th against Neshannock. Two shots coming up for Maya Wingard. Chance here to tie the game.
4th quarter, Mitch, the game opposite of this. Mercier's Prep 38, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart 37.
We got ourselves a 1-point game as Wingard makes the second. On the other side, Neshannock in desperate need of points. Shot no good by Rowe. And we get a foul afterwards on the floor.
It's got to be Chestnut Ridge.
This one's on Hillegas. That is her 4th. So you have Hillegas with 4, Weaver with 4, and Ickes with 4 for Chestnut Ridge. Bonner with 4, Rowe for 4, and Newman with 4. On the Neshannock side, long 3 by Allison, no good. Rebound, put back by Owens.
Nicely done by Owens. First to corral the rebound and then to get it up with the right hand. That's a big bucket. You mentioned it earlier. They got it with the Owens putback.
Weaver slows it down for Chestnut Ridge, gets it back in the corner, now comes inside, passes to the far side, 3 ball in the air, no good. And the offensive board.
Hillegas.
To Weaver in the paint. Gets fouled. Can't get the shot to fall, but 2 shots coming up for the senior. This one is on Ainsley Allison. I believe that is her 1st.
After I had her credited with 2 earlier ones, wrongly. Apparently fouls are on sale here in Bedford County. We certainly got enough of them both ways.
2 foul shots for Ashley Weaver. She hits the first. She becomes the first player to hit 20 tonight.
Nogue, Bonner, and Newman in. Maybe that's the trio that Neshannock needs. Up by 2. Still plenty of time left, 4:45.
The second is good by Ashley Weaver, 21 points. Neshannock 58. Chestnut Ridge 57 with 4:38 to play in the ball game. Nogue comes inside, misses the shot, rebound Chestnut.
Hilligas saved it to Ickes, who saved it to Weaver, who gets it to Wingard.
Wingard has it, takes it up court. And in the corner, ball goes out of bounds.
That's fortunate. Hilligas was bailed out because she was losing possession. And when she did, she kind of lost it right up into Newman. And it went out of bounds off of Newman. If Newman is not there, that's a turnover for Chestnut Ridge.
Maya Wingard, inbound pass out to the top of the arc for Hilligas. And a good job by Weaver to save the possession there and punch it back out. And here is a foul on Neshannock. 2 foul shots coming up. This one's on Bonner, and she has fouled out.
Done.
Into the game comes Lily Rose. She also has 4 fouls. But Bonner will finish the night with 7 points.
Both Rowe and Bonner have been good as tandem. But now you don't want to lose Lily Rowe to 5 personals. Chance for Chestnut Ridge to take the lead.
First shot, no good from Cameron Ickes. She is 0 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting with that supported right shoulder.
And she's off on the second.
Oh, they call it jump ball. Newman and Weaver. Weaver's fortunate because that would have been her 5th personal.
I said it, it's terrible.
Inbound pass coming up for Maya Wingard with 4:12 to play. Offensive inbound. Chestnut Ridge trailing 58-57. Weaver passes to Hyde. And a good takeaway here by Nogue. Up the court, and she lays it up and in.
That's what she has done. Steals, beautiful steal in transition. 3-point lead. That's not safe in this one, though. At least not yet.
60-57. Neshannock, Weaver, right block. Tries to pass it to the left side.
Again.
And Nogue gets the takeaway. Here she comes. Good setup. Right to the left of the rim. And Ryan Owens puts it.
That's big to big. Newman Owens. Beauty.
62-57 Neshannock. 3.5 minutes to play. Weaver has it, left block, out for 3. No good. Weaver the rebound. Back out for Ickes. Trap in the corner to Weaver. And finally, Neshannock scoops up the basketball.
Newman knocked it away.
Newman
She's at the other end.
on the other side, puts it through.
Newman knocked it away, got it back. From freeze, timeout, Chestnut Ridge.
Peyton Newman up to 20 points and a run of 6-0 for the Neshannock Lancers. They lead it. Neshannock 64, Chestnut Ridge 57.
Our coverage tonight brought to you by BMF Tax and Financial. Become a BMF with your taxes at BMF Tax and Financial. From tax prep, consultation, bookkeeping, and everything in between. Visit bmftax.com to get started today. Can I drop some coaches' factoids on you?
Yes, sir.
All right, number 1, Mark Dillo. His son Noah, by the way, 3-sport athlete here at Chestnut Ridge, now playing football at Cal U. Got to throw the alma mater in, Mitch, when you get the chance, okay? So Cal U gets the love. Penn West Cal U nowadays. Here's a factoid on Luann Grybowski, who graduated from Newcastle, went to Slippery Rock, played softball, and also she was a bowler at Slippery Rock. Did you know, Mitch Montana, that Coach Grybowski once bowled a 298, meaning she was a strike away from a perfect game?
It's always impressive to me. I certainly could not hit that number.
I could hit 98, maybe. Not 298.
Not 298. If you get into triple digits, it's a good night out.
I believe when I was young, I broke 200 one time, maybe twice.
We do have a final score from the Mercyhurst Prep Our Lady of the Sacred Heart game. Mercyhurst Prep wins it 40-37. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Again, 40-37. Our Lady of Sacred Heart, is bounced from the state tournament.
So that means the winner of this one goes to District 10 or thereabouts for Mercyhurst Prep.
Chestnut Ridge, 3 minutes to go, trailing Neshannock by 7. They get the handoff pass to Hilligus.
Actually, I got that backwards because this winner is on the top of the bracket.
Kept alive. Hilligas can't get the roll, and Neshannock gets the rebound.
So we're at 7. Now this is good possession. You got the stop. You got to have a crisp possession. Like that.
Newman.
Freeze on the baseline. Hello, Newman. As in Peyton for 2 more.
How about an 8-0 run?
But no game with the hands.
Freeze. Travel. With 2:24 to play, it's Neshannock 66, Chestnut Ridge 57. First round of the state playoffs, Class 3A girls hoops. As Bob just mentioned, the winner of this one will face Mercyhurst Prep next Tuesday. Weaver trying to keep Chestnut Ridge in it, and she does.
She's good. Impressed with my first look at Ashley Weaver. All-around game. And there she is. On cue with a block right and a save of the basketball to Wingard.
Wingard.
Offensive foul. Winoge. She has been so good defensively tonight. She drew that charge.
This foul is on
3 on
Wingard. She's got 3. 3 fouls on Chestnut Ridge as well.
So take a breath. I know I've been saying this a lot, right? Take a breath on this possession. Slow it down. Don't dribble into a double team like that. And take some time off.
And stepping out of bounds was Ryan Owen, so it's back to Chestnut Ridge. They're hanging around here.
Not a bad idea, right? Because she's open on the baseline, but the pass is forced too fast because you dribbled into the double team. But you're right. The Lady Lions are hanging around. Is that okay to say that? With Adam Dortch is okay with us saying that, right? Hanging around? That was part of our conversation on the drive up, talking about Counting Crows and Adam Dortch hanging around this town. You surprised you get a musical drop? Come on. Should know better, Mitch. I got to drop some
hanging around?
Hanging around this town. Around here. Hanging around this town is the lyric. You tell people what the score is, and I'll confirm that. Pretty sure that's the song.
Pretty sure the song is called Round Here. We'll circle back. 66:59 to play. 66:59, excuse me, the score. That's the lead for.
See, rule number 1 is never question Bobby O. Counting Crows.
Hanging Around is the name of the song.
Yep.
The one we were discussing was Round Here.
That's
by
another
Counting
one,
Crows.
see, but I got the right one in.
You did get it correct.
So I want an apology now on the air.
I apologize.
Okay, thank you. I'm just teasing you, Mitch, because you're the one who drove up, but this has been good. I was thinking at one time.
None of these to be mistaken, by the way, with Mr. Jones, the ultimate hit from Counting Crows. You were saying.
I was thinking there'd be a run in here, okay? And I was thinking maybe one of these teams has a run that puts them ahead and finishes this, which turned out Neshannock has the 7-point lead, but it's not comfortable yet. It's not comfortable at all the way this one has gone.
Neshannock with the basketball in the offensive part of the court. Inbound pass coming out from Noge. 1:40 to play, up by 7. They get it off. Rowe will slow the pace a little bit here, as you mentioned, trying to relax a little bit on this possession.
They got a double team. Be careful there, Jaden.
Noge to Owens. And there's a takeaway.
Ickes gets the steal. It's off of. No, it's a foul. That'll be 4 on Chestnut Ridge. Or is it on Noge?
It's on Neshannock.
It's on Noge.
That is Nogay's second. 2 foul shots because there's 5 fouls on Neshannock.
I was going to say, you got to be careful of your Ickes because she's got 4 personals.
And Wingard for 2 shots. Man, these are big. Trying to keep Chestnut Ridge in it here with 1:23 to go, trailing 66-59. 2 shots from Wingard. She misses the first. This will be her 10th attempt tonight.
It's a big miss. If she makes this one, it's a 2-possession game. So it's not the be-all, end-all miss.
She can't get it.
That might have been, even though they get the offensive rebound.
Hillegas back out. Keeping it in play here is Ickes. Almost a takeaway there. Hyde trying to avoid being trapped. Weaver in the corner, comes to the left block, back out, 3 ball in the air. Comes up short, offensive rebound, can't be collected. Neshannock ball, 1 minute to play. Up by 7 and a foul on Hyde, her 3rd.
4th team foul, so 1 more. Brings free throws for Neshannock, but 2 important numbers. Actually 3. 1 would be 7. 66-59, so that's the 7-point lead. And the clock is under 1 minute to go. That's the other important number. Can't get a steal, we'd expect a foul. Thought that was it right there, but it wasn't.
Goes off the foot of Wingard.
7 seconds off the clock.
The pass and the unlucky shot by Owen. Second effort by Newman is good.
Unlucky shot, right? But 2-on-1, they take the numbers. You get the putback by Owens. Is that enough to put this one to rest?
37 seconds to go. Neshannock up by 9, and here is a turnover by Chestnut Ridge to give the ball back to the Lancers. Up 9, 34 seconds to play. And it looks like the Lancers are going to hold on here and advance to the second round of the state playoffs in Class 3A for girls. Pass to Nogay. She gets fouled by Hyde, her 4th. And that is the 5th against Chestnut Ridge in the 4th quarter. 2 foul shots for Jaden Nogay coming up.
She's been great at the line tonight. She's been fantastic on defense as well. 10-point lead. Now you can take a breath if you're Neshannock or Coach Grybowski or anyone wearing red tonight.
69-59, now 70-59. 18 points for Nogay. And a takeaway. Nogay, the steal, and 2 more.
Fitting finish for Jaden Nogay. Steal. Talked about our defense, I'll say it again. Superb, Jaden. Superb.
Chestnut Ridge gets fouled with 5 seconds left. And 2 foul shots coming up for Isabella Hillegas.
Well, just in case, Mitch, you didn't want to leave without 1 more personal foul. You got one to put in your back pocket.
It's on Ryan Owens, so that is her 3rd. She'll finish the game with 3 fouls and 2 foul shots coming up for Hillegas. She has 13 points. She makes the first to get her 14th point, gets Chestnut Ridge to the 60 plateau. But they trail 72-60 with 5 seconds to play. Second foul shot comes up short, and the rebound is put back by Wingard, and that'll do it. So Wingard does get into double digits with that late layup, but the final score is Neshannock 72, Chestnut Ridge 62. The Lancers are on to the second round of the state playoffs in Class 3A.
I was wondering what the delay was. That is Weaver. Not the way she wants to end her high school basketball career. He's already got those ankles braced up. Looks like a left leg injury. We'll call it lower body, right? That's what you do in the playoffs.
And she has to be helped off the court. We'll step aside.
She's been good in her career. She was good tonight as well, actually.
Great night for her. We certainly hope she is okay. Final score in this one, Neshannock 72, Chestnut Ridge 62. The Lancers advance to the second round of the PIAA postseason. Back in a moment on LCS, presented tonight by our friends at BMF Tax and Financial here on Lawrence County SportsNet. A win for Neshannock here tonight.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to write it down, too.
Oh, yeah, that was one for the ages there.
Patrick play of the game, and I'll lead into him. He sent me a text because I said it wrong earlier. So we're back.
Back on Lawrence County SportsNet. And that gives us a chance to talk about our player of the game and play of the game.
And what was that final score once again?
It was Neshannock 72 and Chestnut Ridge 62.
I should write those down quicker. They took it off the scoreboard too quick, so thank you, Mitch Montani.
I'll get it up on our scoreboard here real quick, and then we'll hit the scoring here in a moment. But I think we agreed upon, what was it? Jaden Nogue, our play of the game.
So our Maley Chiropractic play of the game actually was two plays. So a big run, an 11-0 run to end the first quarter for Chestnut Ridge. So they went up 18-12. But in the second quarter, Nogue hit 2 threes back-to-back, and I think that sparked Neshannock offensively. So those back-to-back threes in the second quarter for Jaden Nogue were fantastic. She was great offensively. She was fantastic with a capital fantastic defensively. But those two plays are our Maley Chiropractic plays of the game. And our MVP Insurance MVP of the game is
Peyton Newman, 24 points. Big night for her. Let's roll through the scoring while we have a moment. Again, Neshannock 72, Chestnut Ridge 62. That's the final. Neshannock, our winning team, with 12 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second, 19 in the third, 18 in the fourth. Leading scorer was Peyton Newman. 24 points for her, 20 points for Jaden Nogue as well, 10 for Caitlin Freeze. She reaches double figures. 7 for Sophia Bonner, 6 for Ryan Owens, 5 for Lily Rowe. Gonna have to tally this up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the Neshannock Lancers finished the night 17 out of 20 from the foul line.
You will take that. You will certainly take that. Let me see. 34. James Dotson will be impressed with this. 17, 34 times 5, right? It's good. It's good from the free throw line. We thought that was a big key, and it was. And both teams shot fairly well from the free throw line, but it took Neshannock a while to get a field goal, but their free throw shooting was good.
Neshannock
85%, by the way, is what I was trying to say there earlier.
17 out of 20 from the foul line. Chestnut Ridge 15 out of 28.
Oh, by the way, Lee Mona texted 28 straight years.
28
The
years.
state championship. So he sent me a 28. I had no idea what he meant.
It's one of
He's
his
confirmed.
It's one of his personal favorite things to talk about as well.
It's fantastic memories. He saw Kobe Bryant play.
He did.
I have not in person. Did not. So we saw Neshannock here. You know what else I like? And this travels, right? Your shooting sometimes is iffy. Your free throw shooting was great tonight for Neshannock. Their defense can travel. They've got Mercyhurst Prep, who's the District 10 champion. Site and time to be determined. But if Neshannock's on the top of the bracket, so I believe that means it will be in District 7 or thereabouts. So let's see what these youngins can do, right? A bunch of sophomores, just one senior in Freeze. And they did it here against the stubborn Chestnut Ridge team who finishes their year at 13-13. But 19 wins now for Neshannock. How about the Lancers in this run? 2021, 19 wins, 29 wins in 21-22, 18 wins last year, 19 wins this year.
Neshannock rides a 14-2 run in that fourth quarter to a 72-62 victory over Chestnut Ridge. And as Bobby mentioned, a matchup on tap coming up on Tuesday. The Lancers will travel to Mercyhurst Prep. A matchup with Mercyhurst Prep out of District 10 up
No, again,
in Erie.
I think that's in District 7 because they're on the top of the bracket.
Oh, you are correct.
So Neshannock will be on the top of the bracket, so I believe that's how that works.
You are correct.
So it'll be closer to District 7, in and around the area somewhere.
That should be a neutral site game, correct?
I believe it does go neutral site, so it could look at Slippery Rock. I don't know.
Somewhere in that area.
I don't guess on these things anymore. I just look at the brackets and we go where we go, which tonight took us here to Chestnut Ridge. Thanks to everyone here at Chestnut Ridge. Great hosts.
Out in beautiful Bedford County.
And congratulations to Neshannock. Coach Grybowski, right, Mitch? Mentioned the quote when we started. We don't want to be really good in December. We want to be really good in February and March. I wouldn't say really good tonight, but good enough to get into the second round of the state playoffs.
Neshannock advances, 19th win of the year. They advance past Chestnut Ridge and will play Mercyhurst Prep coming up on Tuesday. That'll do it for us. Big thanks to James Dotson for giving us the opportunity to broadcast this game tonight on Lawrence County SportsNet. And a big thanks to our presenting sponsor for this contest as well, BMF Tax and Financial. For my broadcast partner, Bob Orquist, I'm Mitch Montani signing off from Chestnut Ridge. Final score, Neshannock 72, Chestnut Ridge 62 in the first round of the state playoffs. You watched it all live and right here on Lawrence County SportsNet.